Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. This guy, I've already dropped one video on you. I've already dropped one video on you calling you a salty little muncher that you are, a little fucking sourpuss, a little salty man. Black Joe Pyfer, I like to call him. But this guy, he couldn't let it be. He couldn't just move on and say, oh, he, Alex Pereira beat me fair and square. No, 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 no. He's been subtly throughout the past couple of days ruminating on his loss of UFC 300 against Alex Pereira, and he had to come out with some absolute fucking stinkers on Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter. Here's just a perfect one right in front of me. Jamal Hill writes, and now I haven't really spoke about this, but I went to Brazil and dog walked your guy in one of the most one-sided ass whoopings in championship history, and after showed nothing but respect and paid homage. I never celebrated over an opponent I beat and even called out my fans disrespecting Johnny Walker after I slept him. Because I've showed competitive fire and was excited to be back after an injury that could have ended my career, y'all think it's funny or cool. At Alex Poetan Pereira, you really set up a punch you couldn't get away with, a weird confusing moment, and did some weak shit, but it's okay. You will fight me again, and your eyes won't leave you. My eyes won't leave you until you are as stiff as Izzy left you in Miami. Just let's break down the salt levels. Let's break down the salinity levels of this fucking post. I've already broke it down once, but it's funny. DC said the same shit, and I broke that down. And I said, in that video, I said, what's DC doing? He's covering for Jamahal Hill. 100%. That's exactly what I thought it was happening. And now looking at it, Jamahal Hill and DC saying the same shit. Weird, right? DC, the company shill, saying the same shit as the former light heavyweight champion. By the way, let's just say it how it is. Jamahal Hill, you beat up a 40-year-old fucking Glover Teixeira on his retirement fight after coming back from like a 9-week layoff from getting the shit beat out of him by what? Fucking Yuri? You took Glover to like what a decision or like a late round stoppage. You took Glover. Yuri Proshik's leftovers to that. And people are gonna be like, well, Teixeira, he's a dog and all this. Hey, listen, his best days are behind him. The reason he was champion in this decision, let's just say it how it is because the top dogs have already left or aged out. Jones beat Teixeira's ass back in the day, back when he was actually in his physical prime. All right, you're fighting. You beat Jamahal Hill. You beat Yuri Proshik's and John Jones leftovers on his retirement fight. All right, and then had the gall to walk around like you're a big man after you. By the way, Glover Teixeira wasn't even champion when you beat him. He wasn't. You took the vacant belt after Yuri fucking left. It's just shit like this pisses me off. But anyways, let's get back to it. First off, you fouled Alex Pereira, whether intentional or not does not matter. A foul occurred, and Herb Dean, doing his job for once, intervened. And you know what Alex Pereira said? Nah, he waved away his moment, because if he did not, they would have stopped the clock. He would have had his moment to recover from the foul. He would have decided whether or not to take a point or give a warning, and that's y'all would have continued. Instead, Alex Pereira did the manliest thing I've seen in a light heavyweight fight in a long fucking time and said, no. I have him right where I want him. I'm staying in the fight. You acknowledge this. I don't care whether this threw your game off or not. This does not matter. You fouled him. Alex Pereira was given his opportunity to take his time. He refused, and the fight commenced. And as your Herb Dean had told you when y'all faced each other off, protect yourselves at all times. You know this. You're a trained fucking fighter. You've been doing this shit for years. Do not act like you don't know the rule set right now. All right? You got me so pissed off. I gotta put on the Skyrim fucking music. I gotta put on that Whiterun music. And it's just because this shit's been on his mind for a long time. Because he waited to post this shit. This happened back at UFC 300. We're on what UFC 303 now. This fucker's been ruminating on it. The longer it sits, the longer it's gonna sting. And thank God, because Alex Pereira, in all of his glory, he just said it how it was in the fucking comments. You reap what you sow, Chama. Brutal response. That one comment has almost as many responses likes on this fucking post by Jamahal Hill. And you know, you're like, how can it get worse? You know, how can it get any worse from now, right? And I know what you're thinking. Okay, you know, he's a little salty, but hey, that happens, bro. Whatever. All right. Oh, it gets so much worse. This salty man Hill, he just couldn't stop there. He couldn't give it up right there, man. That's too easy, right? It's salty man Hill we're talking about. That's just too easy. So instead of, you know, saying he lost, moving on from the loss, and learning and growing from that loss like a good man would, like a man who wants to improve would, Jamahal Hill threatens his fans, something he seems very good at, mind you. Let's just how it's, let him explain it.
That, bro. At the end of the day, bro, y'all can only talk so much shit before somebody, you know what I mean, start to say something back. So for all y'all that's talking all this shit about this fighting shit, y'all want to speak on some fighting shit, we can talk money shit, nigga. 20 bands. Pull up to the gym. Anybody all y'all that's talking on these posts and all of this shit, and talking this and that, I got 20 bands. Pull up to the gym, bro. Come get paid. I know y'all broken. Hey, yo, fuck.
It's so funny. This is not the first time he shit talked fans who just called him out on his BS. This is not the first time. It's not even the first time he shit talked his own fans that were being nice to him. This guy is always fucking salty, always ready to pop off of the hip. And you know what he says? He's like, "Well, don't y'all like that? Don't y'all like trash talkers? Don't y'all like the Connor-esque like charisma?" That's the thing, though. That's the thing, Jamahal Hill. You're not playing. We know this is not charisma. You're genuinely salty. Everybody can see that you're upset. You're like that one guy who gets upset and people call him out on it. And he says, "Why? I'm not upset. You're upset." It's this. It's 100% this. And people in the comments, they can see it as well. This dude is such a female. I mean, 20 bands, 20 bands. True, 20 bands is 20 bands. And this is a that's like a pro footballer asking people to pull up for a 1v1 over a footy court, like a pro golfer challenging haters to come game of golf. Not a flex at all. This guy's a bitch. People just say it how it is, and this guy can't fucking stand that. I can't stand this motherfucker. I just can't. It's these guys who never grow that really upset me. If Jamahal Hill was less of a just whiny bitch about it, if he would have just said, you know, I don't agree with Herb Dean's decision, but it's whatever, I'm gonna come back better, I would never have made a video on Jamahal Hill. Never. But this guy he's incapable of growth. In fucking capable. And there's some people like that in life and in fighting, you will see, and they will make the same mistakes over and over and over. But that's enough of the salt mine. You know, the salinity levels they're hitting an all-time high. You know, it's becoming uninhabitable. There's too much salt in the water. We gotta even it off. All right. So what can we do to even shit off, bro? You know what? That's a great idea. Why don't we talk about the current light heavyweight champ? You know, the defending light heavyweight champ who actually fought contenders to get there. Let's see this one. How is our boy Alex Pereira doing? You know, let's see this. He's sparring Taito Ibasa like ranked like heavyweight. By the way, Taito Ibasa, big, he was large in charge. And cutting hair apparently. I don't know why, but apparently he's cutting. I knew Alex Pereira was like a mechanic or like a mechanic's assistant or whatever at a tire shop, but I didn't know he also knew how to cut hair. But you know, I think this is just a nice little thing to leave the video off on. You know, salty man Hill being salty like always. Don't mind my Android. And Alex Pereira making the best of his situation, dude. I like this fucking guy. I like how he wants to fight quickly. I like that both in Jamahal Hill and in Alex Pereira. But yeah, man. By the way, Cannonier's gonna fucking smoke Imavov. I'm just gonna put that one out there. I'm gonna come back and make more videos, guys. I've been kind of on a rut recently, but I'm coming back. Don't worry. It's all coming. It's all coming together. I'll talk to you boys like next time. Bye, bro.